Hey, TrueBuild members, today we're going to be going over the Capital on Tap Business Visa Card underwritten by WebBank. What we're going to be covering in our video is what we like about the Capital on Tap card, as well as any approval requirements for the account, how you can apply, and any extra tips and things to remember during the application process. So, what do we like about the Capital on Tap card? Well, first off, they offer a 1.5% cashback reward on all your purchases across the board. So what that equates to is 1.5% of your money back in your pocket via statement credit on your monthly billing statement. The second thing is that they only require 6 months in business. So if you are a newer company and a little bit weary of the applications that are requiring 2 to 3 years in business, this one is only a 6-month requirement. The second lower threshold requirement that they have is that you can have only $2,500 a month going through your checking account, your business checking account, as a minimum revenue requirement. Now, that does equate to your credit limits with them. So if your revenue is lower, your credit limit's going to be lower. If your revenue is higher, you're going to get that higher credit limit. And speaking to the credit limits, they do approve up to $50,000 on their accounts. And we hardly ever see clients with anything on an approval that's under 10 grand. It's usually 20, 30, 40 grand on these accounts. So really great account to get approved for your business, especially since the next thing that we want to talk about is that they only conduct a soft pull on both your business and your personal Experian reports. So you're not going to get a hard inquiry either on your personal credit or your business credit. And with that soft pull, the minimum threshold for your credit score is only 670. So you do not have to have stellar personal credit even to get approved for this account. And then it only reports on the business credit. You will not have any debt reported to your personal credit. So it does help your business and helps your personal in that it's not going to drag your personal scores down with your debt to income ratio. All right. So with all of that said, we want to help walk you through the application process. So let's hop over to the membership portal and go through the application together. Now, we already went through where they report, what reports that they pull, but we have all of that information here in the portal for you if you ever want to review it. Let's go on down to the action tools and get started on the application. I do want to point out that you always want to make sure that you read all of the instructions in their entirety, just so that you don't miss anything that would result in a denial for your company. So just go on down here and click Go to Application. And this application is very straightforward for your company, but we are just going to walk through it together. Now, where it says apply now to get your Capital on Tap business credit card, you'll see a toggle switch underneath there that says corporation or LLC. So you're just going to want to choose how you have your company listed with the Secretary of State, whether you're a corporation, which is an Inc., or an LLC, and complete the application accordingly. From there, you're just going to fill out all of the information that they're asking for under business details about your company. You do want to make sure that your legal business name matches exactly what you have on Secretary of State and your business credit reports, along with the address and the business phone number. All of that information must match. You don't want to experience any denials based on mismatched information. And then you're just going to go ahead and fill in the EIN number, and then your years in business, your monthly turnover, and we already discussed their minimum thresholds for those items. And then your business phone number. I do want to point out that you want to make sure that you're using the phone number that is listed on your business credit reports. But also, we went over with you in step 1 of the program when we were laying the foundation for this structure of your business, making sure that you had a separate business phone number set up for your company and also listed in the online directories, listed on your business credit reports. You want to make sure that you have all those ducks in a row for this application. And that brings us down to the next field, which is they are asking for your business website address. Now, they do say that it's optional, but then underneath you'll see where it says this is optional, but will help us to verify your business. Now, we have had reports that they do use this information for verification purposes, and it does help with the approval process of your application. So we did go through that with you in layer 1 about setting up a business website. And it just gives your company more validity all the way across the board with creditors if you have, a business website set up. So, and we gave you some great resources for doing that. Hopefully you did follow that guidance and get one set up that you can put in here because it will help your approval process. And then the next thing I want to point out is the question that says, how would you like to pay your Capital on Tap business credit card? Now, if you were to choose the full balance, that would approve you for the net 30 account, which means that you would receive an invoice for all of your purchasing throughout the month and you would pay it in full. The minimum amount selection puts you down for the revolving account. So you're able to carry a balance. However, your minimum payment due each month will be 10% of your monthly balance. So, for example, if you spent $30,000 in a month, your minimum payment due is going to be $3,000. So just keep that in mind. I will point out, however, even though that minimum payment is a little bit higher than most regular credit card payments where you have a minimum amount due, this account, while it does beat out any kind of revenue-based loans, MCA loans, anything like that, because as you know, those payments can be astronomical along with astronomical percentage rates. So this account does approve for people who have lower, credit scores, maybe have experienced issues with their, personal information to where they can't maybe get approved for the higher level, like SBA loans and different things like this. This account is so advantageous to business owners with struggles in that area because they do approve for people who maybe have, lower credit scores and all of that. So just keep that in mind when you're applying for this account. And then, so the next section is going to be your personal details. And that's going to be, your name, your date of birth, your phone number. I want to point out on the address, because they are doing a soft pull on your Experian report, you want to make sure that you put the address that matches your Experian report address. And then you'll just put in your social security number for the soft pull. The last section is the account details. You're going to put in your business email. You're going to create a password. You're going to check the boxes authorizing the credit pulls on both your business and your personal. Again, soft pulls. And then if you wish to receive text messages from them, you can check that box as well. And then go ahead and hit apply now. And from there, you will be taken to the decision page where they let you know if your account was approved, what your credit limit is, and all of that good stuff. Now, if you weren't approved, they do put on there that you can reapply in 6 months. And I know that's a really long time frame, but we have had clients who have reapplied for the account in a shorter time frame. I do recommend waiting at least 30 days, and their applications did go through. So if you were approved, however, they are going to take you through the steps of setting up your account. They will require that you attach your business checking account to the account for your monthly payments. They do process those on auto pay via ACH. And then they will also set you up with a virtual card that you're going to be able to use right away. The other really cool things about this account is you're able to set up, an app on your phone to access your account details, and also add your virtual card to your Google Wallet or your Apple Wallet. So it makes it really easy to use the account and all of that good stuff. So we are going to just go back and recap a few things on the account. Requirements are minimum revenue, $2,500 plus per month, minimum time in business, 6 months. Your personal credit score must be 670 or above. They will only soft pull your business and your personal Experian reports. When asking how you would like to pay your Capital on Tap card, you want to choose the minimum amount to receive the revolving account. And then lastly, this account does come with a virtual card that you can use right away so that you can start spending and receiving your cashback rewards and all that good stuff. And I do hope that this video has helped you with the application process. I wish you all the best in applying for the Capital on Tap Visa card. And until next time, bye-bye.